This is lesson 14, computing scale factors with different units. Changing units in the metric system, we have kilograms, hectograms, decograms. Units are metric or meters, liters, grams, deci, centi, and milli. Okay. Now, to change our units, okay, all you have to do is count. For example, 4 meters. Meters to go to centimeters, you're going to go over 1, 2. So we have 4. Our decimal point is here. We're going to go over 2. Add zeros here. So we have 400 centimeters. For 80 millimeters, we're going to go to the left 1. So we take 80, put our decimal point in. We are going to go to the left 1. So we have 8 centimeters. 50 meters, we have meters. We're going to go to millimeters. So we're going to go over to the right 1, 2, 3. So that's what we do to our decimal point. We go over 1, 2, 3 to the right. So we add in our zeros. So we have 50,000 millimeters. For 200 centimeters, we're going to go over 1 to millimeters. So we bring our decimal point 1 to the right. So that means we have 2,000 millimeters. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to work with scales and scale factor. So it says here, Vincent proposes an idea to the student government to install a basketball hoop along with the court marked with all of the shooting lines and boundary lines at his school for students to use at recess. He presents a plan to install a half-court design as shown below. After checking with the school administration, he is told that it will be approved if it fits onto the empty lot that measures 25 feet by 75 feet on the school property. Will the lot be big enough for the court that he planned and explained? So first of all, it says, what is the scale being used for the drawing? Well, here is the scale being used for the drawing. The scale that's being used is 1 inch for every 15 feet. Well, in order to find the scale factor for this, remember, scale factor has to have the same units of measure. So what we're going to do is change this 15 feet to inches. So 15 times 12 is 60. So that's 60 inches. Or sorry, Mrs. Smythe does not know how to multiply. That's 180. My apologies, guys. So our scale factor here is 1 over 180. Okay? So next, says the diagram shown represents a garden. The scale is 1 centimeter for every 20 meters. Each square in the drawing measures 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter. We're not going to find the actual length and width. What we are going to find, though, is what is the scale for this drawing. Well, the scale for this drawing is 1 centimeter for every 20 meters. So our scale is 1 centimeter for every 20 meters. Now, for the scale factor that we have to find, the hint for this, and I'll move this up, the hint for this is the scale factor needs to have the same units. So remember that 20 meters, if you look back, we have to go from meters to centimeters, which means we have to move to the right 2 places. So if we take the 20 and we go from meters to decimeters to centimeters, we're going over 2 to the right. So that means we have 2,000 centimeters. So our scale factor is 1 over 2,000. Next, it says a graphic designer is creating an advertisement for a tablet. She needs to enlarge the picture given here so that 25 inches on the scale picture corresponds to 1 inch on the actual advertisement. What is the length? We don't care about the, well, it says what will the length and the width of the tablet be on the advertisement? We're not worried about that. We want to know what the scale is. Well, it's telling us the scale right here. Because on the scale picture, okay, and it corresponds to 1 inch on the actual. So remember, drawing over the actual. So we've got 0.25 inches over 1 inch. That is our scale. Our scale factor, because it's already inches over inches, we already have the same units of measure. Our scale factor then is 0.25 over 1 or 0.25. And we want to change it to a fraction, which would equal 1/4. Okay. Our next question says, find the scale factor of a model sailboat if the scale is 1 inch to 6 feet. So our scale is 1 inch to 6 feet. So we have to change that 6 feet to 12 inches. So 6 times 12 is 72 inches. So we're going to change that to 1 inch over 72 inches. So our scale factor is 1 over 72. Our next example, just find the scale factor of a model car if the scale is 1 inch equals 2 feet. Well, our scale is 1 inch over 2 feet. So we need to change the 2 to inches. So 2 times 12 is 24 inches. So our scale factor is 1 over 24. Okay. And that, ladies and gentlemen, ends our lesson.